So hopefully you've mastered the chorus of Three Little Birds now. This really short tutorial is going to run through how to play the verse. So I'm not going to be talking at all about the strumming pattern. If you're not sure how to do it, go back and watch the chorus ukulele tutorial. So this will be focusing primarily on the left hand and what you're doing. So for this, we're going to be playing 3 chords. We've got the C, which is, just to remind you, using your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string, pressing down nice and hard, making sure you don't touch the string above. We've got the F from the chorus, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the top, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd, leaving these 2 open, bending your fingers, not touching any of the other strings. And we've also got the G7, a little bit trickier. So this one stays there. So your 1st finger is on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. You put your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string, and you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Now, there's a lot going on there. Make sure that your fingers are bent. You're pressing down really hard on the strings, and make sure that they're not touching any other strings. So you don't want this finger here touching the string below, for example. And make sure there's a little bit of a gap between the neck of the ukulele and your wrist. Okay, so we've got the G7. Now the chords change quite a lot. So it's going to start with the C, then you're going to slide that down to form the G7. Then you take those 2 off to go back to the C and move it back up again. Then we go to the F. So that's the first half. Let's just focus on that. So we've got the C in slow motion, C twice, then you go to the G twice, then back up to the C. Now we go to the F. So that's the first half of the verse. So you've got the C, G7, C, and the F. Now the second half of the verse is very similar, but at the end you've got what we call perfect cadence. So you go from the F to the C at the end. Okay, so it will go C twice again to the G7 twice, but at this point you're going to go to the F. So take that one off, move that one up twice, and go back to the C. So let's run through that one more time at normal speed. So this is the second half of the verse. It goes C to the G7. Now get ready to move to the F. And back to the C. Right, let's put the entire thing together in slow motion. So we've got the C to the G7. Now we're going to C. Now up to F. So that's the first half. Let's move straight back into the second half. G7. Now the F.